Hello, everybody, and welcome to PrestaShop Project Live Update. Time flies, so we have March already, and this is our second live update of 2025. My name is Krystian Podemski. I'm Tech Evangelist at PrestaShop Project, and today I'm joined by Ilyes, who is Product Manager at Tribe Software, who are responsible for making PrestaShop Core better. And I'm not gonna lie, I think we prepared for you really interesting pieces of content today. But I will start with some project news that you might have heard already or not. Then we will go to the presentations, and we have two presentations scheduled for today. One is for PrestaShop 9, about PrestaShop 9, and especially if you are a developer, if you develop solutions for PrestaShop, if your solutions integrates with PrestaShop, then this presentation is definitely for you. And afterward, we'll give you a glimpse of what the future holds for PrestaShop, especially specifically for PrestaShop 9.1. Thanks to Ilyes, we'll know more about new user journey for rework discount mechanism. And as always, if you have any questions, we'll have Q&A session at the end of the live update. You can use chat to ask questions. This event is also public and recorded, so you can watch the replay of live update after we finish on YouTube. And be nice to each other. And remember that this event is about PrestaShop Project, not about PrestaShop Company. So let's get into the project news. And first news of today is about the first patch for PrestaShop 8.2. And it's not just a regular patch, in my opinion. It's a really nice version that we released some time ago, because it not only contains many bug fixes, but also a lot of significant improvements, with one particular that aims to reduce number of overrides used in popular modules. And it's just yet another step to get rid of the need to use overrides in your modules. And one example is that in this version, we introduced a mechanism that allows you to filter modules that are displayed in front office directly from your own module. And this is particularly useful for those modules that works, for example, with the consent mode, and you want to, for example, hide the modules that track users like Metapixel, TikTok Pixel, based on their consents. So instead of overriding hook get exec get list of modules to exec method, you can use now a different mechanism that will help you do the same thing, but without introducing extra overrides. So if you are a developer that struggled with these solutions, please take a look at the release notes of PrestaShop 8.1. Please take a look at the example modules that are created to show you how to use this feature. And make sure to let us know if it helps. Make sure to also make yourself familiar with the example module, and make sure not to forget that if you have any modules that require from you using of overrides because there's a lack of some hooks or lack of some mechanism to extend PrestaShop's native functionality, then there's definitely a room for an improvement, and we are waiting for your feedback. Other than that, we have over 15 bug fixes in this release to make PrestaShop better. So if you want to know more about PrestaShop 8.2, make sure to read the release notes. And as always, the upgrade should be easy if you are already on PrestaShop 8, because it's just a patch version. So auto upgrade modules should do its job just well. Another news is quite a big news, really, because we released the first beta for PrestaShop 9. And today I won't go into too much details about PrestaShop 9 and what's inside this release, because we have the presentation about PrestaShop 9 prepared for later. But if you are in our ecosystem, it's definitely worth checking the release notes. I tried to put as much information as possible regarding PrestaShop 9. Remember that it's the beta version, it shouldn't be used on production, and it's mostly targeted to our developers, to developers in our ecosystem, in order to help them make their solutions compatible with PrestaShop 9. Beta is this phase where they can test their solutions with the new version, where they can see what are the changes implemented in the new version, and so on. Let me check comments really quick. Hello, Dimitri. Hello, everyone. So yeah, PrestaShop 9 Beta 1 is available now. I won't go into too much details about PrestaShop 9 during this project news segment because I prepared something better for you if you are a developer. And last but not least, this news is mostly for, specifically for our French community. One of our associations, Friends of Presta association, that is the biggest, if not the only association, official association for PrestaShop, is organizing their conference for another year. In March, at the end of March, there will be hosting a 2 days event to gather PrestaShop French community, and they, from what I saw, they prepared a really interesting presentations for these 2 days. And the event is paid, but organizers made sure to really offer a quality conferences, quality presentations in order to justify the paid event. So in my opinion, if you are based in France, if you are French speaker, if you speak in French, if you understand French, it's a must-go event. And I wish I speak French, because there will be they could definitely see me during the conferences as well. So like I said, end of March, Paris, this time Paris, Friends of Presta Days 2025. We'll share the presentation after the live update, so don't worry if you see some tickets to the websites that you cannot click right now. You will be able to click those links after we share the presentation. And that's it when it comes to the project news, and now we can smoothly go to the presentations. And the first presentation is from me. It's about PrestaShop 9 beta version specifically, and it's on how to prepare for the new version if you are a developer. If you are a solution author, if you want to sell your modules, if you're already selling your modules on some marketplace, and how to deal with the new version if you want to make your solutions compatible with PrestaShop 9. So first, let's make things clear what this presentation is not about. It is not a walkthrough of all the features for developers available in PrestaShop 9. That's not it. This presentation aims to share with you some key changes that are part of this new version, resources, tips, etc., that I believe should help you to prepare for the new version. And believe me, there's quite a few significant changes in PrestaShop 9. And in my eyes, beta phase is the best time to make your solutions compatible. Not only that you have still time before the final version, but most importantly, there's still time to provide us with the feedback in order to make PrestaShop 9 better. For instance, if your solution doesn't work and there's no workaround or way to make it compatible with PrestaShop 9, it's better for us to know now than after the production release. So let's start with the overview of the significant changes in PrestaShop 9. Firstly, we have to mention Symfony 6.4 support. So in PrestaShop 8, we have Symfony 4.4. So we not only upgraded one version, but 2 versions of Symfony. This single change introduces a lot of changes under the hood, some really nasty ones that will definitely make things a bit complicated to update your solutions, but there's also definitely a way to make that so. Another change worth mentioning is support for PHP 8.1, which was already available in PrestaShop 8.1, but this time it's the minimum required version. Plus, if you are a module developer who is going to sell your solutions to other merchants, then you should anticipate that your modules, your solutions, should be also compatible with PHP 8.4 that was only released at the end of 2024. So this is one of the first times where PrestaShop is now compatible with the newest version of PHP, and I'm very happy about it. And you, as a developers, should also be very happy about it, because there is a tons of features that were added to, for example, PHP 8.1 that are really useful for day-to-day job and day-to-day coding, and useful for making your solutions cleaner when it comes to code. Another change that impacts more your environment than real solutions is a change of the Node.js version. Minimum required version of Node.js is now version 20. And these three changes are significant, but that's definitely not the only part of the significant changes that I wanted to share with you today. So let's go further. We have new alternative theme available in PrestaShop 9 called Hummingbird. And it's not only about visual aspects of the front office in PrestaShop, it's also about libraries integrated to Hummingbird. It's about the changed markup, the changed IDs, class names, directory structure. So for instance, classic theme is based on Bootstrap 4, while Hummingbird is based on Bootstrap 5. And this single change introduced quite a lot of breaking changes. So if you produce a solution that interacts with front office, you might find yourself in a situation where you have to adjust your solution in order to work with Bootstrap 5 as well. By going next, we see that there's a new product page in the back office. And you might say that, hey, but this new product page was already available in PrestaShop 8.1. And yes, that's the fact. It was available. It is available starting PrestaShop 8.1. But it was also possible to switch back to the old page. In PrestaShop 9, there is only one product page, only the new one, which also, in my opinion, is a great move forward, great step forward when it comes to managing your products, especially when it comes to managing your products in multi-store contexts. And what is important is that if your solution integrates to this product page, to the product page edition, to the edition of products in back office, you have to adjust your solutions. You have to make your solution compatible not only with a new way of adding new fields to the form, but also you have to anticipate that the data you received from the form are in a completely different format nowadays. So going next, we have 10 newly migrated pages. Migrated meaning that they are now based on the modern architecture. For example, helper form has been replaced with Symfony Form Builder. Helper list is no longer available in order to use a grid component, and so on and so forth. So you will have to check which pages have been migrated to Symfony in order to adjust your solutions, because you might use, for example, hooks or overrides in old version of PrestaShop to modify those pages. And last but not least, something that we announced a while ago, but is only available starting with PrestaShop 9, is the rebranded back office. And again, it's not only about the fact that you have to sometimes adjust visual aspects of user interfaces in your modules. It's also because of the fact that this rebrand introduces some significant changes in the code base as well. It changed class names, it changed selectors, It changed a way back office is displayed in some of the areas. It didn't introduce any super critical, significant changes when it comes to rendering your forms or some user interfaces, but still it's definitely worth checking whether your solutions are displayed correctly on the rebranded version of the back office. And again, those 4 new subjects sounds big because, for example, Hummingbird itself is quite a big move, quite a big step forward when it comes to working with PrestaShop's ecosystem, because if you create solutions that interacts with front office, you should now support both Classic and Hummingbird, because if Hummingbird is part of the official package, official PrestaShop version that people download from PrestaShop.com, then your module on the marketplace should also definitely support Hummingbird as well. And the same goes for the new product page and other things that I mentioned. If they are part of the new version, you should definitely consider, not only consider, but you should definitely support them as well. But there's much more important. There are much more important things when it comes to support a new version of PrestaShop. The most problematic thing that you will definitely encounter is on how to deal with removal of that code, deprecated code, the code that's never been used really in the core and just was there for some reason for years, for ages in PrestaShop Core and was only removed in PrestaShop 9. So there's plenty of examples I could show you and I could tell you about. So in PrestaShop 8, the one big change we introduced was to remove tools JSON encode and tools JSON decode methods. In PrestaShop 9, we took things one step forward, I would say, or even dozen steps forward, because the code base is really much cleaner when it comes to removal of deprecated code. We removed the code that, for example, was deprecated starting PrestaShop 1.6 even. So you might find yourself in situation where you use some, from your perspective, obvious methods that were removed in PrestaShop 9, and you will have to adjust your modules in order to make them compatible with PrestaShop 9. And the same goes for when it comes to a behavior of those methods, behavior of some things that worked in some way on PrestaShop 8 and will work a bit differently on PrestaShop 9. We changed some parameters, we changed some arguments, we removed some arguments from the methods, because this is also what the major versions are about. It's about making core better, making core cleaner, and to let ourselves implement changes that we couldn't implement otherwise if it wasn't a major version. So you might wonder, okay, Christian, you mentioned those all significant changes, but how to deal with those changes? What to leave? What to do? And the first step is don't be shocked, but check the developer documentation, really. We put a lot of effort to create notable changes in PrestaShop 9. So if you want to make your solutions compatible with PrestaShop 9, this should be the first step that you take. You take the developer documentation, notable changes page for PrestaShop 9. You read it from A to Z, and then you start working with your solutions in order to make them compatible. Of course, there are other options. So I will let you consider the other options, but if you have too much time, then maybe you should consider contributing to PrestaShop instead. So definitely documentation covers most of the things needed to make your solutions compatible with the new version of PrestaShop, and this should be your first step to do. But still, we are developers. We like to automate stuff. We like to make our jobs easier. So maybe we should use AI to make our modules compatible with PrestaShop 9. And while it sounds interesting, I think it's too soon, probably too soon. If otherwise, let me know. I'm saying that it's probably too soon because those pre-trained models don't necessarily have information about the recent changes in PrestaShop. They can, of course, search the web and so on, but it's probably too soon to trust AI to do those adjustments for you, especially if you sell your solution on the marketplace. So the first tool that you could use is PHP Stan. And about PHP Stan and testing your modules on different versions of PrestaShop, Jonathan, aka PrestaEdit, had a talk during the developers conference, and he also shared his article on the developers blog at build.prestashopproject.org, where he explained how to utilize PHP Stan to better understand whether code base of your module is compatible across different versions of PHP and across different versions of PrestaShop. So you can use PHP Stan in order to, for example, automatically detect that tools JSON decode method is no longer available in PrestaShop 8 while you use it in your code base, or that tools display price is no longer available in PrestaShop 9. You can do all these checks using PHP Stan and much more. And if you want to automate your checks, you can also use a tool created by PrestaShop company called PrestaShop Validator. I don't know if anyone expected it to be there during this presentation, but really, guys responsible for PrestaShop Validator did an amazing job in order to integrate some of the checks from based on the developer documentation and notable changes inside PrestaShop Validator. PrestaShop Validator also uses PHP Stan under the hood. So really, it's a great tool to give you a better understanding whether your solution should be compatible, will be compatible, how to improve your solution to be more optimal for PrestaShop, how to make it better for PrestaShop defaults and PrestaShop best practices. So definitely, if you're a developer who is trying to check whether your solution is or will be compatible with PrestaShop 9, PrestaShop Validator is a tool worth considering. And of course, you might want to search for more information. You might, for example, wonder how others did it, how others made their solutions compatible with PrestaShop. And in my eyes, as someone who is also an experienced developer, who also is in this ecosystem for quite a long time, I really appreciate that we have really great resource, which is GitHub, and available of where all the source code of many modules is available to see how others have done it already. So the first step, and the first example that I would like to show you is coming from Jonathan, who is tech lead at PrestaShop company. Jonathan is leading developments on PrestaShop core, and this pull request from linked list module is a nice example on how to deal with some of the changes introduced by PrestaShop 9 and how to implement those in your module. Another great example is from PrestaShop checkout module, which sources are also publicly available. And if you compare linked list module, where there are like 12 files changed, to PrestaShop checkout, you see how impactful PrestaShop 9 compatibility adjustments are in PrestaShop checkout module. Of course, those are different modules, blah, blah, blah. But still, if you take a look at the div between what was before this pull request and after this pull request, you will better understand how important and significant changes are between version 8 and version 9. And this is a great example to emphasize that if you are a developer who wants to make your solution compatible with PrestaShop 9, better not waste any more time, better act now and adjust the modules now during the beta phase instead of waiting for the production version. Another example is the marketplace in back office module, where there are also quite a lot of changes, regarding PrestaShop 9 compatibility. And what I also like to share to other developers is that if they want to better understand some impactful changes that are coming to PrestaShop 9, it's worth checking scripts that are available in Auto Upgrade module. And even on this single screenshot, we see that, for example, meta keywords field is no longer available in PrestaShop 9. So even in the places where you query products, if you have queries in order to retrieve some products from the database, if you use p.pl.meta keywords or something similar, the query will fail, and you have to adjust your query in order to support PrestaShop 9. So again, this is also a great overview of what happened during developments of PrestaShop 9. And I will repeat again that all the links that you see on the presentation will be available for you when I share with you the presentation after the live update. Another significant change, of course, for PrestaShop 9 is also the new Hummingbird theme. So you might find yourself in the situation where you have to produce different code based on the theme. And we can be certain that there will be new themes created based on Hummingbird. So in order to anticipate this, we added a new config, new flag into the config file for the theme called framework, which you can later use to determine whether the theme that you are interacting with has been based on Hummingbird or is based on Classic. We hope that this will ease integration with your solutions between the Classic and Hummingbird. But if you have any feedback regarding this, let us know. We are definitely open for feedback when it comes to making your work easier. And of course, there are some things important to consider if you want to make your solutions available, compatible with PrestaShop 9. So first of all, I would think whether a separate package for PS9 would be better, because if you create a separate package for PrestaShop 9, then you can use PHP 8.1. You can use great additions to the language itself, to the PHP language. You can use new tools and development techniques introduced in PrestaShop 9 without worrying about compatibility with the old version. If you want to support PrestaShop 1.6, 1.7, 8, and 9 in one package, then how many adapters is too many? To which extent is worth fighting with the compatibility? It's really challenging task already, and I feel like PrestaShop 9 is this version where we took a huge step forward when it comes to the under the hood things, this foundation of PrestaShop, that if you decide to use, for example, PrestaShop 9 as a base, it should be easier to go on with PrestaShop 10, 11, and so on. Let me grab a little water because I'm speaking for half an hour already, and we'll continue. So, as I said, it's important to anticipate whether the changes we have to implement to your modules are worth supporting multiple versions of PrestaShop at once, whether it wouldn't be better to support PrestaShop 9 as a separate package. And last but not least, what if there is no workaround? What if you cannot make your module compatible with, for example, PrestaShop 1.6 and PrestaShop 9 at the same time? And I'm sure it will happen at some time. And what then? We count on your feedback. I cannot emphasize enough that really this beta phase is crucial for PrestaShop 9 to be a better product, to make your solutions better, to ease your work as well, and to for us to give us time to act based on your feedback. Because if you share with us feedback after the production release, after the final version of PrestaShop 9, it's not ideal. It's not ideal scenario because the changes will have to be the changes will have to be part of the patch version. So if one stays on PrestaShop 9 and he doesn't, or they don't update to the new patch version, situation is complicated. Situation is very much complicated. So it's better to act now. And you have two choices, three choices actually. You can create a ticket, a new issue in our docs repository if some things are not clear in the notable changes or in any other resources that we are sharing regarding PrestaShop 9 compatibility. Or if you find some bug, meaning there's no workaround to make your solution compatible, and basically you are struggling to make your solutions compatible with PrestaShop 9. If there are no workarounds, if there are so many problems that you think the problem comes from the core and not your solution, then please do create a new issue on the PrestaShop core repository so we can check, learn, see if there's really something to improve on the core side. And given that there's really quite a few changes under the hood, deep under the hood, for example, those related to Symfony migration, where we changed the way back office is being rendered to you, and many other changes under the hood, there might be some issues that are simply bugs and you cannot do anything with them. So we count on your feedback. You can also contact me directly on Slack. You can leave a comment under this video. You can comment under the announcement article of live update. Believe us that we are all available for you to help you make your solutions compatible with PrestaShop 9. And that's me ending my presentation. And now we can go to the fun stuff, to the glimpse of PrestaShop 9. And to give you a glimpse of PrestaShop 9.1, because developments of PrestaShop doesn't stop at PrestaShop 9. We are already looking forward to making PrestaShop better in the future versions. So I would like to invite Elias, who is product manager at Tribe Software at PrestaShop, to talk about the new user journey for discount creation and discount rework in general. Hello, Elias.
Hello, Christian. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the presentation. Thanks for introducing me. So yeah, like Christian said, I'm the new project manager for the core team. I've been working with PrestaShop company for 6 or 7 months now, and I think you can tell from my beautiful accent, I'm French. So today, guys, I would like to talk about an important topic for us, and yeah, the revamp of the cart rules. And as a first step, I will tell you why we want to address this topic. Let me share my screen. Okay. Do we see my screen? Okay. So first of all, this is another step for the Symfony migration. So I think that everyone know that we want to migrate all the screen of the back office toward the Symfony framework, and these screens are not migrated yet. So we want to do it, and there are some non-pain point from mentioned that we want to address. So the first one, it's in general for the UX. I think that it can be improved. For example, it can be hard for them, complicated for merchants to create easily cart rules or catalog price with, etc. And sometimes it can be complicated also to remember what they are created previously. There is a performance issue when it comes to manage the compatibility with the cart rules. It will be stored in the database for a given rule. All the rules that are combinable with the this rule, and also all the rules that are not combinable with the rule. So if you have a lot of cart rules, it will store a lot too much data in the database, and sometimes you can face a performance issue because of that. Yes, I don't know if it is a edge case, but when it comes to refund a client, refund or partially refund a client, you can create a discount in order to give to the client the amount of the debt you owe, and it creates automatically a discount. And we saw that it's not really a discount, it's more like some vouchers, like or like a payment method, but it's not directly related to a discount. And yeah, you can manage discounts in several places in the back office. You can create cart rules, you can create catalog price rules. You can also define some discount at a customer group level. You can also at a product level, you can create some specific price and also add a discount. So yeah, sometimes it can be a bit messy or confusing for the merchant. And so the aim is just to, since we cannot fit all the needs from the merchant. I mean, a PrestaShop company can fit everything, and but hopefully we can count on you guys, and that's why we want to provide the best core features and provide a product that can be full extended, so you can add the new features or module, etc., to fit the needs of the merchants. So how will you proceed? So I think that you have understand it will not be an iso-functional migration. We will take the opportunity to this migration to revamp the cart rules features, and the goal is just to simplify and better structure their creation. So we will revamp the list of the cart rules and also the creation form. And like I said previously, we want to centralize all the feature related to the discount in the same place in the back office. And for the misuse of the discount, we will offer other alternatives that I will present you after. So I will show you some mock-up after this, but we will add a new concept, I would say, in the back office. We call it discount, and in discount we'll have 5 types, and the types of the discount will be based on where the discount will impact the order. I will show you with a schema after that. And so, like I said, we will implement a new creation form and a new list for the discounts. And as a first step, we only implement the CQRS command. So the discount will still rely, on the data persistence point of view, we still rely on the cart rules and catalog price rules. And I think when we will migrate the data persistent layer, we will also remove the old cart rules and the new data model for the discounts. And also we will add the new endpoint for the admin API regarding discounts or for the creation and listing, etc. So just to be clear regarding the type, for us, an order which contains a cart and shipping fees. And a cart contains some products and sometimes a gift. So when you choose a type, you know that the discount will have an impact. For example, so the total amount of the order. If you want to impact the total amount of the order, it means the amount of the cart plus the amount of the shipping fees. You have to select the discount type order, and that's it. So once you have selected a type, you know where the impact will be. And yep. I think I will show you some mockup. It should be easier to understand. Let me. Okay. So there will. This is the discount list, and so when you click on this button, you can select the type. So like I said, once you have selected a type, something that you have to know that a type, not like actions, cannot be combined with another type. So once you have selected a type, you will define other options, but you cannot combine types and you cannot change the types. You have to create, you have to delete and create another discount. And once you have select your type, you will go to the discount creation form, and for each discount you can define some general information, a period, and the eligibility for your customers, and you can now define all the options that will trigger the discount, the result, the outcome of the discount, and some usability condition. For example, is it a discount, an automatic discount, or the customer will have to enter a promo code to enjoy the discount. And it's something new that we want to check. We want to manage the compatibility between discounts at the type level. So here I can opt for compatibility between the same type or another type. For example, I don't want this discount to be compatible with the discount that offers shipping fees and stuff like that. And yeah, so most of the blocks are common for all the discounts, and some blocks will vary depending on the type, the outcome, and the triggers. Okay. Go to the presentation. So by the end of this quarter, we will add a new feature flag, and as a first step, we want to ensure that the discount type is not breaking anything in the back office or in the front office. So that's why we can only create discount type with some default value, because the purpose here is just to create as quickly as possible some discount, and then just to be sure that everything is working fine. And we will provide also the endpoints in order to check that everything is working fine with the admin API. And then the next step is to check the compatibility, the new compatibility, so at the discount type level, to be sure that we don't have the performance issue, and also everything is working fine, because since we cannot select all the discount but only the type, we will define some rules, and we want to be sure that everything is working fine. So this is the two first steps. And then after we have checked that everything is fine, and we gather all the feedback regarding this new concept, we will add all the feature that everyone know regarding the cartridge, etc. Honestly, we are not, there is not too much changes regarding the cartridge. We basically have the same features, but we want to be sure that now with the discount types and the compatibility at the discount type level is working fine. And yes, I can show you also regarding the I said that we want to offer some alternative to avoid the misuse of discounts. This is still work in progress, but we are working on a new feature which enable you to create a voucher, and this voucher won't be a type of won't be card rules, and won't be a type of discount. It will be a voucher, a new entity in the back office that you can use whenever you want, and that's it. And we are also thinking about how we want not to change, but to clean the price through the specific price at the product level, because like I said earlier, we think that we should not have more than one option when it comes to manage discounts. So if you want to set a specific price on a product, it shouldn't be a discount, but just a new price. Maybe you want to increase or decrease the price. So I think that I finished. That's me, and I didn't see if there are any question or not, but feel free to ask.
Thank you, Elias. There are definitely some questions.
Okay.
So we can start from one question from Dimitri. How do you plan to manage website migration, meaning from old cart rules to the new system? Is there even a need for it regarding the structure of the database and so on?
Yes, it's a good question, and this is a topic that we are currently discussing, but it will be difficult to handle all the cases regarding the migration. So honestly, for now, I have no answer for that. It's a topic that we are discussing, and once we have a solution, we will communicate about it. But yes, we will try our best to not impact too much everyone that are using cartridge and catalogs like that.
Okay, makes sense. Also, there was a question coming from Luigi, who asks about a hook to add custom additional costs, whether to the product or to the order. I think it's not really relevant for discounts, and I think it's already doable using the new hook that has been introduced in PrestaShop 8.1, if I recall correctly, which is available in the method that calculates price of the product. So you can basically change the price of the product depending on whatever rules you want to apply. But it's true that it doesn't necessarily impact the order amount per se. For this, I think it's worth checking other possibilities. If you find yourself in a situation where you are sure that there's no chance to do that, let us know. I see that you added that, but this have an impact in discounts. So, okay, so it often happens that merchants needs to increase costs. For example, in Italy, some merchants must show they exist for monopoly products, such as electronic cigarettes. I'm not sure I understand correctly what you mean, Luigi. Yeah, especially in regarding the discounts. So if you have a product that costs, let's say, €100 and you have it discounted for 10%, and it should be now 90. So would you like to change the amount of voucher in some specific situations, or if you could let us know on chat? But still, we are open to discuss this scenario. You can open the new discussion on GitHub in the PrestaShop core repository. Because if you see some needs already at this point, then I think it will be worth checking whether the structure of the new cart rules, new discounts feature have to be improved or not. But my understanding is that the point is to lay out some great foundation with basic features for discounts, and this foundation will be also usable for community to create more types of discounts in the future. For example, 2+1, buy 2 products, you have a third product half discounted in 50%, and so on and so forth. So if we think about discounts like this, then everything should be doable, because we'll have a custom layer for the calculations. We have custom layer to determine the type of the discount. It does sound good. Let's wait a bit if there are other questions. If you have any questions regarding discounts or regarding PrestaShop 9, let us know. We'll wait for a minute or two. We have a little delay between what we say and what the audience see and hear, so we'll wait for a bit. But I don't think we have any more questions. If so, remember that we both are available on Slack, the official Slack for the PrestaShop project. We are also actively browse GitHub discussions and issues. So if you have any feedback regarding what you saw today regarding PrestaShop 9, regarding discounts, let us know. We are open to hearing your feedback. And if there are no more questions, then I would like to thank you again, Elias, for joining me today.
Yeah, you're
and
welcome.
hopefully we'll see you some other time with updates on discounts and developments around the new discounts feature. Thank you, everyone, and see you during the next live update. Thank you, everyone.